Hi, I'm Jess and I'm a business partner at Banksia Gifts Australia. A few years ago, Dad and Mum were a bit worried about how business was going, and Dad was talking about doing something else. And since I can remember, Dad has been a wood turner. So I was mortified by that suggestion and said, no way can you do something else, you have to keep wood turning. So we came up with a little bit of a strategy between us. Mum and Dad said, we're just going to make Banksia products then, we'll just make things, smaller things. And then I started going to a market and started making some sales through the markets, and it was during the GFC, so we'd been hit hard. And then we tried a gift fair and we just started building the business really slowly. And I absolutely feel a sense that I need to continue that on, because I feel like Mum and Dad have put their whole lives into wood turning and making this business what it is today, and that absolutely has to continue. There's so many things about Banksia Gifts Australia that needs to be preserved, and that starts with wood turning. It's a really traditional form of artwork. It's a slow process, very hands-on. So everything here is handmade, using traditional wood turning processes, and I think that's a really lovely thing to preserve. I've got lots of early memories of Banksia. Then it wasn't called Banksia, it was Hanson Galleries, and that's our last name. And Dad's vision was to have lots of galleries. And so we started off with a couple, and I reckon my sister and I would have been 8 and 10, and we had a gallery and the house was attached to the gallery. And one morning we must have been up early watching cartoons or something, as kids do, and we saw people peering through the windows of the gallery because we were attached to it. So we thought, oh well, we'll let them in. They obviously, are looking to go into the shop to buy something. So Mum and Dad were still in bed. We went out to the gallery, opened up, and they bought loads of stuff. We sold them so much stuff, it was amazing. We thought we were so proud of ourselves. My favourite essential oil for the aroma pod is eucalyptus, and I know that sounds a bit silly because it's the main oil that we sell, and it's what we test them all as well with. But it's just Australian. It invokes so many memories of the Australian bush and the outback. I just don't think you can beat it. I think the aroma pods are really popular because they're so unique. There's no other product that does what the aroma pod does in the way that it does. It doesn't require any electricity or flames to emit the aroma. And so I think that's really popular with people looking for an eco alternative to diffusing their oils. There are so many career highlights with Banksia, and I've only been really heavily involved for the last sort of 5-6 years. I've been allowed to come to work and still maintain my social life and be able to take my kids to school and pick them up every day, which is really important to me. But I think the growth and success of the business, slowly going up and up and up, is a massive highlight for me. I think that's why everybody is in business, is to watch it grow. And so I'm really proud of how it's going and how it's growing, and that's a highlight for me. I think the nicest part of the Banksia family is that everybody treats everybody with so much respect and as an equal, and that's a really important part of our workplace, is that there's no harassing or anything going on in the background. Everybody's very open and very happy to be here. That's so important to us. So my husband and I have just completed our house, only just, I think it's taken about 4 years, but it's been so exciting to see the progression of the house. So I would say that in my spare time I do like to do renovation. When I'm doing the renovation I don't like it, but then when I'm finished I think, oh no, that was quite good, I could do that again. So I do enjoy a bit of that. I also love getting my hands in the dirt outside in the garden. I find it really therapeutic. I think Banksia aroma pods are so special because they're so unique, they're so different to anything else on the market. This product is more than just a seed pod, it's been handmade using old techniques. We've drilled into the top so people can use it as a natural essential oil diffuser. So the aroma pod comes in two sizes. You've got a medium and a mini. The medium fits a little bit more oil in, so it means you can use it in larger type spaces, maybe a larger bathroom, or if you like a stronger smell on your bedside table. The mini is excellent for powder rooms, wardrobes. A lot of people use them in the car too. So yeah, really good for smaller spaces. To get the most out of your aroma pod, fill it right to the brim. It doesn't even matter if it spills out a little bit when you put your cork back in. That'll soak right into the pod and you'll get the best aroma out of that. Hi, I'm Jess. I'm more than a business partner. I love renovating and I enjoy the garden.